All right, let's get cozy. This is going to be a fun one. I stay away for, this is going to be a horrible and depressing one. For M. Mason, I had a parakeet named Mason, Nicolas Guzman, Warren Bingley, and Matt, who is in hiding photography on Instagram. We haven't said hello in a long time. Matt, if you're still here, anyways, everybody go check out his really lovely pictures of the rock stars we all love. Okay, in hiding photography. Great. This song's hilarious because Alice in Chains, they can go from to blood, death, killing, and horror, in no fell swoop there. Anyways, step one, your guitar needs to be in drop C sharp. What the heck is that? I think I have a video on it. If I do, I'm going to put the link so you can learn that from me. If not, go learn it from some other schmuck's video. But the gist of it is, it's the same as drop D. That's why it's called drop C sharp, but it's even 1/2 step lower than drop D because everything Alice in Chains does is 1/2 step lower than the rest of the world. But you end up with low C sharp, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. And now you can play a big, juicy, low D shape, but it's actually a C sharp. Already sounds like the song. Yeah, so the requests were resoundingly for the acoustic version of this, which, half the song is acoustic anyways. The verses are acoustic. But when we switch to the chorus, I'm going to stay on the acoustic because I'm far too lazy to switch guitars. But here we go. Okay, the verses, two ways. The open chord way. And they both happen, by the way, in the song. So you choose what you want to do, or perhaps there's two guitar players in your troupe. There we go. Yeah, okay, so do a D. Take your middle finger off. That's a D suspended 2. Strum it once, and hammer that E string back on with your middle finger. So, down, up, down, and switch to C add 9, which is the same as G, except for these two fingers go down towards the center of the earth by one string. And here comes the fun walk. Middle finger and pointer finger stay the same, and you pluck A, D, G, and then the A string becomes 2, and everything else is open, A, D, G. Now this is tricky, but it's really convenient that your pointer finger is here, because what you want to do, what you want to do is reach your pinky finger to the used to be E string, 5th fret, and now we're going to pluck E, A, D, used to be string names, right? And then pointer finger comes off, and then on the used to be E string, now C sharp string, 5, 4, open. So that was 3, 2, open, 2, open, open. Oops, I used the wrong finger. Good thing I'm going slow. 5, 2, open, 5, open, open, bum, bum, bum. Sloppy. I can't get that one note. Here we go. This is the one. Oh, and I didn't switch the finger. Anyways, but the thing I said to do, that's what you do. One more time. There it is. That's the verse. That's the low part. The high part's actually pretty fun. What we're going to do is, we were thinking D here, right? Now we're going to think D here, like the root 5 bar chord, but don't worry, we don't have to do that. What you're going to do is put ring finger on G7 and pointer finger on B and E5, and we're going to strum 4 strings. That's a D suspended 2, just like that's a D suspended 2. It just happens to work out because we got an open D string. How nice. This is the portion of the song. Yeah. Anyways, so we're going to hammer on our pinky to the B string 7th fret now. We're going to go. Now, you have a choice here. You can play F-shaped C, which, okay, so F, right? G, A, B, C is on frets 8, 9, and 10. That's a perfectly good option. I was watching when they played it at Benaroya. Was it Benaroya Hall with the symphony? And not Jerry Cantrell, but the other guitar player. There's my Alice in Chains knowledge for you. I know the two main names of all the bands in that. Somebody help me out, somebody. And yeah. Anyways, he was going which is almost kind of the same, but we really he wasn't playing that high note for us. We want that high note, and you do that this way with your pinky finger on the 8th fret as well. So we have pointer finger D string 5, ring finger G string 7, and pinky gets B and E on 8. Now this is a really crazy C add 9 because, follow my logic, it looks like it wants to be a D. If we did this, if we had one extra finger like that, and then we made a D sus4 shape, right? But moved it up, that's not wrong, but here's the thing. D suspended 4 and C add 9 have many notes in common. Follow along. Here's a C bar chord, right? Let's take the D string 5th fret out of our C bar chord. That's a G. That is C's 5th. And then we're gonna add this note. It's a D. That would have been G's 5th also, but it could also be C's 2 or 9, as evidenced by the fact that when we play C add 9, this is the weird thing. This is the add 9. That B string 3rd fret is a D note, and well, there it is. There's my thing. It's a D note. So when we do it here, right there, okay, great. Now keep going. We've got what is this? This is a G, B, A, G, counting down from the 12th fret of the B string. That's C's 5th, so we're still, and then add that high note on the 8th fret of the E string, and that's a C. So that's finally the root of our C chord is in the very top. And you could do it that way too, so. Or either one, whichever one you want to do is just fine. But then we're going into our walk, the high version, and this is super cool. We're gonna do G string 5th fret and B and E strings 3rd fret, and then G becomes 4, and then we're turned it into an F shape. An F-shaped G, because it's on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th frets, and now we pluck down D, G, B, and here's where it gets fun. You're going to need to employ your pinky on the D string 5th fret, pointer finger goes to G2, and middle finger gets B3 now. And that matches up exactly with except it's now 5-3-3, 4-3-3, switching to the D string, 5-4-3, 5-2-3, and then on our D string, 5-4, open. One time. Oops, I meant. Great, these lights are hot. I'm going to take a moment and we'll do the next part shortly. Be right back. And now on with the blood, death, killing, and horror part. And this is where we would switch to the electric guitar if we were so inclined, because there's a rhythm part and there's a lead part to this, but you can do it all in the acoustic or you can do it all in the electric. It absolutely does not matter. Pick your poison. If you're around the coffee table or the campfire, it's probably the acoustic. Anyways, D, and then an F power chord, which is just 3-3-3 on the fat strings, and then E, 2-2-2, and then E flat or D sharp, 1-1-1. Of course, these notes are only applicable if we are in this tuning on a guitar. Piano players, do not listen to us. D, F, E, D sharp. The other way of doing this would be, you can play D, and you can play a power chord F up on the 8th fret of the A string. E, 1 fret lower. Now, power chords are the regular shape here, of course, because these strings have not been affected in the way that this string has been. Right, so where was I? D, F, E, D sharp, or you can do it this way. D, F, E, D sharp. Yeah, but while that's going on, Jerry Cantrell is going, this is really awesome. Okay, this is the song of suspended 2s, 9s, and triplets. Triplets are notes in 3s, and you want to say to yourself, blueberry. So there's 3 blueberries, and the first blueberry is D string 5th fret. All you're going to do is bend it up and then unbend it. That makes 3 notes. Blueberry. Blueberry. The second blueberry is 5-3 open on the D string. The third blueberry is 5-3 open on the A string. And then that was our 3. So now we're going to go on the used to be E string. 3 open, 3, and give it a crazy bend wiggle. A wiggle. And that's going on while this is happening. Blueberry, 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 da-da, blueberry, 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 da-da, yeah, and notice how 1 pluck, 3 notes. Pull off, pull off. So, pluck, 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 pluck. I'm so good at saying pluck. All right, good. Yeah, that's the chorus, and there's only one more part. It's the bridge. The solo is over the verse. So the solo is like 8 other videos, obviously. But the solo goes over the verse, so you'll do your... But the bridge now, after they do the chorus, I suppose... They let the big D ring out, and then it's 8 beats of D in this fashion. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now B flat, you can do a power chord. It's the big epic, sounds like the Legend of Zelda moment of this song. And there's a reason for that, and I'll tell you. Well, I'll almost tell you. B flat power chord, A string 1st fret, D string 3rd fret, G string 3rd fret, or you can play the whole B flat bar chord, which is just one more string, of course. The B string 3rd fret as well. 4 beats of this, and then you go B flat, C, D. I call that the scoop. That's not a good name for it, but that's what I call it, because what you're kind of doing is making a circle of chords. These chords don't belong together, but it sounds like you're scooping up, going back into the root. It also sounds like the end of a Mario level, right? So, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, B flat, 4, yeah, so you can do power chords there, or you can do your B flat, however you like, a C, followed by a D, or an even fancier way to do it would be, notice the A string 1st fret and the open other 2 strings. So the A string just went from 1 to 3 there. Wow, okay. Going through a party in the county jail. Yeah. Oh, and the other time is sometimes they continue, or one guitar or the crazy orchestra continues along with. And I just switched to octaves there because the power chords kind of cease to function in the right way there. So we'd be B flat, C, D, E, F, G, back into D. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. And then you go into Jailhouse Rock. But yeah, those are all the pieces for I Stay Away by Alice in Chains. I just love it when a song like sort of really clicks. And this one did. So it was a really fun learn and a great puzzle to unravel. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for the request, and thank you all for being here, and I sincerely hope that was helpful. Yeah, I guess that's it for me. Happy Friday, everybody, and I hope you have a really great weekend, and I'll see you next time with more stuff. Me and Kermie out.